First game, I played it like 3 games yesterday. But yeah, I haven't played it on. I don't think I've been live in about a week. I'll be honest, not as good as Ledgemod Columbo. Like, I don't even necessarily want to caveat that tier for tier. I legitimately think Ledgemod Columbo is a better ship. Situational. There are situations this is way better. But overall, I would honestly give it to Ledge Columbo. More consistent guns, better firing angles, better maneuverability, actually better armor, which is kind of weird. Try to hit him with the mini-map. But when these guns hit, it's ridiculous. Like, if you get a good RNG salvo with these guns, it can be insane. I want to go around this other side here, though.
Enemy submarine spotted.
Get around to see. I can. But those salvos are pretty typical with this ship. A lot of salvos are like that. It's like OG Columbo at medium and long range. It's like OG Columbo. You will sometimes hit him for 30 and sometimes hit him for 10. It's kind of is what it is. Well, no, because I mean Ushakov is just a direct upgrade over Kremlin. Like, you have the same guns with 25,000 more health. Like, Columbo has so many assets that this ship does not have. Whereas, assume now, okay, so today, because you can run Ledge Mod on Kremlin, yes, I would agree that Ledge Mod Kremlin is probably maybe slightly better, but Ushakov has significant advantages over Kremlin, right? It just has it has significantly better armor, in addition to its extra health. Firing angles don't matter, and then it has the F key to make the guns, like, disgusting, right? This ship is interesting, because the firing angles are a lot worse than Columbo, and the armor is slightly worse. And those two things alone, especially when you combine it with the fact that this ship is a lot less maneuverable than Columbo, this ship is not as tanky as Columbo overall. Like, I would say not even close to as tanky as Columbo overall, despite the extra health pool. I think Columbo is significantly harder to kill in most situations than Affondatore. Really cool to kill the sub. Hard detected by him, I think. Be another DD in the middle, we're not really sure. Also, Ledgemod Columbo is better turret traverse, right? Like, there's just so many things that are better on Ledge Columbo compared to this ship. There's so many things that are better.
Awaiting instruction. Airborne.
What's the point of playing Affondatore over Columbo? I would say the only legitimate reason this ship can be better is flat battleships. It has a lot more AP pen. So this is similar AP to Kremlin as far as the penetration goes at medium and long range, right? It's basically like the Marco Polo AP. So if you've got flat... I'm not spotted by him. I'm spotted by someone else, and I really wonder... I think there's a DD in literal Narnia. Yeah, there's got to be a destroyer in our spawn.
Torpedoes astern.
Yep. There they are. There they are. There they are. We've got a Billy Don situation here, boys. We have got ourselves a Billy Don situation.
Awaiting instructions.
And it has more health, right? So, I mean, like, if you're just playing like a retard, you know, like, you just sail flat to people, you got like 30,000 more health. Did I just get 5 hits for 10,000 debt? Okay. Saturation's a bitch. It does have slightly more range, but it only has a kilometer more range. It's not really enough to matter. The shells aren't faster. I would say a Ledgemod Columbo salvo is, on average, better. If you're shooting sap, a Columbo salvo is overall better. More accurate from Ledgemod. The Ledgemod turrets turn faster. The firing angles are way better. It has better armor. It has a way better rudder shift, a way better turning circle. Better acceleration, better power to weight, so it gets up and goes better. I'd say that there's really one asset this ship has, and it's brutalizing tier 9s. Because you overmatch 27, this ship is, like, devastating against tier 9 cruisers, because they can't angle to it, right? The armor is worse than Columbo. You might be harder to Citadel, but I don't think that's really true either. At least not in my experience. I've been Citadeled a couple times in this ship. Okay, that's a good that's a good roll if I slow down. Like if you get good dispersion, like you can get a crazy salvo. Right, because these shells do 2,000 more damage than Columbo, right? Which the real reason they recently nerfed Columbo was to buff this ship. It had nothing to do with nerfing Columbo. Unfortunate reality. Down and turning in a bit, so we'll aim for that. But the AP has a good amount more pen, so you're more likely to get Citadels on battleships at long range. Wow, terrible. And then the AP overmatch is 27. So that's obviously good against, like, close range US cruisers, right? Is turning out, maybe? Turning out slightly? I don't know. You really notice the firing angles. Because, like, one of the dumbest things about Columbo, in my opinion, is the firing angles. People make a big deal about the ledge mod, but to me, the ledge mod is just, like, part of why Columbo's ridiculous. A huge amount of it is the, like, what, 22-degree forward angles it has, which is just retarded, I mean, is the only word for it. It is retarded to have that good of firing angles. Especially on a ship with sap, right, that pens you no matter how you angle. But, yeah, you get a 50 upper belt. So on Columbo, this whole thing is 70. The whole side plating is 70. And the deck is... I mean, you do... I guess you could cope and say that this little part of the deck can non-pen like Hindenburg HE, right? But, like, overall... Put tier 10 in there. Where's Columbo? Sicilian and Columbo with the same armor, right? So, like, the upper belt is all 70 on Columbo. And then, like, I guess you could cope and say that on Affondatore, this is 55. And the superstructure is a little smaller, right? So, like, if you're perfectly bow in, this is tankier to AP perfectly bow in. The problem is that you actually have to show, like, 35 degrees to shoot forward, which you should. I'm probably averaging. I mean, I've only played 5 games, and I'm probably averaging like 220k so far. That was a really bad. That was the lowest damage I've ever gotten in the ship. I played 3 games yesterday, and I got like 290, 250, and 180 or something. And then that game was pretty low. But I honestly like. Look, I'm averaging 208,000 in my 4 games. Why is it that ugly? I don't know. It's pretty ugly though. Part of it might be the camo. I mean, it's interesting though because against flat cruisers, Ledgemog Columbo is better because of the dispersion. Against destroyers, Ledgemog Columbo is better because of the dispersion. Against angled targets, Columbo is better because of the dispersion. When it comes to tanking while shooting, Columbo is better because of the firing angles. But if you go perfectly bow in, this ship is a lot tankier. So, yeah. I don't think it's like, it's definitely not a main, right? Because the thing with main is that main gains, like this gains health over Columbo, but the guns are not better. And the armor is not better, right? Whereas a ship, and the F key does basically nothing. But a ship like Maine gets better guns than Montana, significantly better armor than Montana, and more health, and a crazy F key, right? Like the F key on Affondatore is very funny because it's very much like a. I guess we've got to give these ships an F key, so let's just give it an F key, even though it's like kind of meaningless. Is, I don't know, to me kind of funny. I don't really understand the point. They felt like they had to give it an F key because it's a super battleship, even though Patry and Clausewitz don't have one anyway. So, who knows, dude? Who really can know the mind of wargaming? What does it actually do? So okay, so here's a really good lobby for this ship. Alaska has side plating that we overmatch, and so does Cambridge. So that's like the primary value that's really the only value it has over Colombo. Against battleships, unless they're flat at a range where this can Citadel them and Colombo can't, Ledgemog Colombo just overall has better guns. But these are the type of lobbies you're looking for. Tier 9 cruisers, because these guys can't angle at all, right? And we overmatch the bow of Annapolis, so US and German cruiser bows you can overmatch, and then Tier 9 cruisers you can overmatch their side plating. I'd say that's like the primary advantage it has over Colombo. But that's really about it. I'll tell you right now, the game that I had the other day where I got 290k in it, I would have had probably 350 in Ledge Colombo. And I don't think that's really an exaggeration. I think in most games you'll actually get more damage in Colombo. Now, obviously, you have the more smokes, right? Because you're not running the ledge mod. So like it's more survivable, right? If you're playing smart, it's definitely going to be a lot more survivable than Columbo. It's just that unlike Columbo, because it has reasonable forward angles, it's not survivable while dishing out damage, right? Which of course, in my opinion, is the biggest problem with Columbo design. Is not the ledge mod, it's really the forward angles are so stupid. Because, like, the sap battleship can auto bounce your AP, but you can't bounce its sap, right? And it can shoot all its guns while doing that. Like, to me, I just think that's. I mean, are we going to debate that that's bad game design, right? I don't think we can debate that. I might start with AP in the tubes here. Enemy force detected. Severity. Spotted. Load the sap. We are lit. I'm gonna probably try to dive the island here. But like I can't stay angled to this guy while shooting all of my back turrets, right? But the thing is, right, this ship has the potential with any given sap volley. That is such little damage. Did he already saturate that fast? I guess he did. This Riga's probably too stupid to have the Hydra on. We've got a Shima. And it's going to be the Shima. Okay, good radar, though. I think we'll get one shot with vision off. They say there's no improved dispersion on DDs. You know what? I'm gonna smoke to try to save this guy from himself. Maybe I can keep him dark for like 2 extra seconds. I'm trying to save this man. He's trying to execute himself. I'm trying to save him. I don't know if I'm gonna be successful, but I'm trying to prevent him from killing himself. Don't want to keep anything spotted. Turret traverse is very noticeably shit, though, compared to Ledge Columbo. Well, at least we kept this guy alive. He tried to execute himself, and I think we saved him. I'd say that was a useful smoke. I mean, I understand I underled a little, but, like, where did the shells go? So okay, so if this Izumo goes perfectly flat at this range, I could Citadel him, and Columbo cannot. So that's like a big asset of the guns, I would say. If battleships that have above water Citadels go perfectly flat at like medium long range, you can punch them. But that's like also that's a very typical salvo to get out of this ship, right? Because it's no ledge mods, so it's, you know, it has inconsistent dispersion, like it should. Right? But I also have overmatch on this guy's upper belt and bow. And I'd say, like, again, I'd say that's the primary benefit of this ship, is the gun caliber gives you overmatch on ships that Columbo does not. I don't think I would hit him that hard with even Ledge Mod Columbo, because I think some of those hits are not... He's not flat enough to take a pen. He's just getting overmatched, right? We overmatch his upper belt and his bow. So I might even load the AP here, because if this guy goes perfectly flat at 18, I might actually be able to punch his sit. No, but see, he's not going perfectly flat, though. That's the problem, right? That's the problem. And we're spotted by... Spotted by Shima again. I'm gonna slow down so this guy maybe screens torp. There they are.
Torpedoes, direct front.
But like, they're your typical sap salvo on a flat BB at medium range. I don't think there's any comparison that Ledge Mod Columbo just does more damage. Like, I don't... Like, surely that's not a hot take. Ledge Mod Columbo, even with the most recent nerf, definitely averages more damage per salvo in just your typical clicking sap at people situation.
Concentrate fire on designated target.
Riga has hit in 2 very, very useful radars, though. I'm quite impressed. I'll be honest, guys. I'm actually quite impressed by this Riga. I mean, I did save him the one time, but he's using very, you know, room temp IQ radar usages. You love to see it. Try for sits on this guy. Like, at 18, I wouldn't really hope to get Citadels in my Columbo, but in this thing, I do expect multiple Citadels in this thing. So I'd say that's it shines in 2 situations: flat BBs at medium range, and then angled cruisers that you have overmatch against them. Those are like the two main benefits. Like this guy would be very hard to deal with in Colombo. Well, I mean with that dispersion. But I overmatch his bow because I have 406s, right? So we're gonna go flat. This Alaska just needs to die. And then we can smoke up. But I would be struggling here because I would have to stack multiple hits on his superstructure. But because I have the gun caliber, I can just flick his bow, right? So that's, I'd say, the primary benefit overall. I'm going to load AP because I think this Monty's going to give me the belly. This guy's giving me belly? Oh, fuck, he's dark. Son of a bitch. And then I think what you do is you save the F key to get the smoke back faster. I'd say that's like the main benefit. I typically use the F key after I've smoked. You guys gonna show me the belly shot though, I guarantee it, boys. Yep. Show me the belly. Really? Really? Are we sure wargaming? Like, I'm gonna use it now. Take a few seconds off the smoke. Really wargaming? I mean, are we dead ass, as the kids would say? Are we dead ass? Very fascinating. Daddy Warbucks, thank you for the 21 months. Mucho grassy ass. We might be able to... I'm going to wait just a touch. See, like, if I was in Ledge Colombo, I could just go at this angle. This guy would never hope to damage me, but we're going to try to snipe his bow. Which is not quite angled. But see, I don't have to... In Colombo, you don't have to play this game of shoot, angle, shoot, angle. You just stay at an angle to shoot them. So you have these stupid as fuck forward firing angles, right? Guess we're just gonna stay on set. We just have to slug this man. I'm not even gonna try to be cute and angle. Like, he just has to fucking die. And at this range, we should be on Kremlin, you know, Kremlin dispersion. We should be stacking shells. Like, but, like, obviously that's going to do more damage than a Colombo shot, because the shells just do more. But the downside is, I have to show him 35 degrees. So this guy could really do good damage back into me, right? Unlike Colombo, I can't just stay at 22, right? I have to show him, or I have to play this game where I wiggle in and I wiggle back out, right? But you do have more health. I mean, look at this arms race HP pool, though, too. I mean, it is diabolical. Surely that kills him, right? I'm just gonna I'm gonna start turning.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
I don't know how this game is close, but somehow close, guys.
I need help.
What is my Katsonis doing? But it's such a brick, too.
Teammate, I need your support.
Triple reload buff in arms race, though? Oh my god. How is it legal? But I mean, the F key is just kind of weird. It really does feel like they just gave it an F key just because. Because, like, the 10% ship speed is nice, but the consumable prep kind of doesn't matter. I'm not gonna unshield all the guns. I don't need greed turrets yet. I also kind of want to wait and see if we spot Annapolis, because he's like the major problem for my team. There he is.
I need help.
But see, like, the main benefit of this ship is the gun cal, means if this guy goes... Oh my god, brother. If this guy goes perfectly bow in, I can actually damage him, right? Sits there? Mad weird, bro. Mad weird. Could be a free win, though. I mean, they... I think they definitely can, but... Like, it doesn't need the F key. The F key is, like... Situationally, it can help. I mean, you know, because that's an extra 6 seconds off the heel, right? So, like, it's definitely, like, good to have it, but... Does it really matter? Not really. This guy's just never going to play the game again, is he? What is this guy doing, bro? Literally just hiding. Literally just hiding. What a fucking bitch. It is crazy work, dude. Riga's dead. Okay. It's a little... Sonus with the radar. Oh my god, I just crashed. Oh my god, my game just crashed. Are we gonna lose? Oh my fucking... What the fuck? What the hell? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, that could have been horrible. I thought it hard crashed. Holy Jesus. Yeah, I mean the sap overmatch, because, like, that's kind of the one thing that moderately balance. Well, okay. The one thing that kind of moderately balanced Colombo is that most tier 9 cruisers have 27 mid plating. So, like, lower tier cruisers could actually survive against a Colombo, right? Like, if you're in a Buffalo or a Tulsa, you could go perfectly bow into a Colombo and survive. But you can't do that against this, because it overmatches your belt, right? So, I don't know. I really don't agree with the caliber being... But, at the same time, I would argue the only benefit this ship gives you over Colombo is the gun cal. So it's kind of awkward. Because, like, I don't like that it has higher caliber guns, because it overmatches more. But if it didn't have bigger caliber guns, like if these were just Colombo guns on a 3-second better reload, like there would not be any reason to play the boat at all. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just shouldn't be creating super sap battleships. Where's my super Castilla, guys? Why do we have tier 11 Colombo? Can I have my tier 11 Castilla, please? Yeah, where's the super Grozavoy? Never take... Yeah, but I mean, Colombo never takes its anyway. I mean, the armor on this ship is overall worse. Like, it depends. I'd say it depends. It depends. If you're perfectly angled, the armor is a bit better because the superstructure is smaller. But anytime you're angled up or flat, the armor on this is worse because the upper belt is 50.
Let's give them a hard time.
Super Vermont? Yeah, we'll up the caliber. It'll be Super Vermont will have a 40-second reload, but it'll be Yamato shells on the Vermont dispersion. Yeah, there we go. Try to dive A. Where is the Super Z52? Yeah. Never. Because, like, what Wargaming does is they operate from gimmick up. It's gimmick up game design, right? Affondatore was going to be a Colombo with 406s. That was always going to be the gimmick. 16 SAP 406s. How do you balance that? The answer is you don't. You don't balance that. Because while shooting this guy flat across the map, I might rather be in Colombo. Like, you know, most of these... Like, okay, so, like, let's look at this lobby, right? Ledgemog Colombo is going to perform better than this against every single ship except for a flat Yamato or a flat Montana, right? But against every single other ship, I would actually rather have Ledgemog Colombo guns. Like this Zhao going flat right here. Gonna have to mini-map him. I'd rather have Ledge Colombo guns for this shot right here. Because I just have better... I have a bit better dispersion with the Ledgemog Colombo guns, right? And I don't have any benefit in overmatch against him, right? No benefit in overmatch. But if this Yamato goes flat at like 15, I can Citadel him in this, and I can't do that in Colombo, right? So that's where this ship starts to gain some more benefit, is against ships that you... If you have overmatch against them, or if they have exposed Citadels, the extra pen is very nice to have. But honestly, outside of those two situations, the Ledgemog Colombo guns are overall slightly better. I do think it's slightly. I don't think it's, like, way better. But this ship also has, like, the chance to roll just, like, a diabolical RNG salvo. He's going to accelerate and turn in, so we'll aim for that. Right? This ship has the chance to roll a diabolical salvo because of the extra damage output per shell. But we would be doing... Like, this Zhao would be dead to Ledgemog Colombo. I'm confident saying that that's just a fact. We would have killed him in Ledgemog Colombo with those two salvos. And in this, we just don't have quite good enough dispersion to kill him.
Torpedoes astern.
It's not really moving. I'm going to aim it a little bit on the high side just in case. But I might have the pen to punch this guy's Cit. I might be able to get a Citadel. Oh. Leafin's kind of trolled. No, we're just not running Hydro. What do you think, guys? What do you guys think about maybe giving Schlieffen a Hydro? Could that be like a nice little buff? Ooh, I'm showing him belly. I might get nuked. I'm turning towards him. Oh, he aimed a little too high. God bless. Okay. But DD is off the cap here. I think we'll just keep going this way. We don't have a battleship middle. Ohio left and came this way, so we want to... Oh, he goes dark. Unlucky.
I need intelligence data. Attention. Reporting the target position.
Oh my god, there's no way. See, like again, I'd take Ledge Colombo on that salvo. I'd take Ledgemog Colombo. It might do... Actually, the AP on this ship does gimped damage anyway, so it barely does less damage on Colombo. This guy's going to come out to take this fight, I think. He wants to get vision on the guy that's fucking him. Try to gamer turn it up here. Slowing down. Slowing down a little, but not. Ah, he sped up. No, I thought he... Okay, I think we got him. Damn. He's dead though. It's not great. I am gonna keep pushing. What I want to do is drag this Lucian in, actually. I want him to be enticed to getting in torp range of me. Because right now he's back here. So what I want is for him to get sucked in. I don't want him to go back to the other cap at all. Not want that. Try to get an angle on Mr. Marseille. God. I should have stayed on ASAP. I didn't think he would turn in that much. No, he slams on the... This guy's too stupid for me. Trying to shoot an idiot, boys. Trying to shoot a moron is so difficult for me. Because what is he even doing? Lucian range is 11. We're going to kite a bit, because I want him to have to get on the cap to torp me, because that'll at least let me know when he's pushing. Could have just kept the sap loaded for Yamato. I have no idea what this man is doing. I suspect he doesn't know either, to be fair. Alright. Now we know the Lucian doesn't have a torp angle, because he's never gotten on the B cap. So we'll just run at this Montana and keep shooting at these guys, because these guys are free kills for me. We'll just keep kind of going over that way. A little high and a little low, because he's a gamer turning away. Okay. My fault, I suppose. Suppose that's my bad. Kleb fucked up the torps. That's actually crazy. I don't know how the hell he whiffed those, but whiffed those. I have to try to clip his ass. I don't really lob. Okay. My fault again, I suppose. Super Rigolo. Yeah, that's kind of my experience, because I was playing Grozovoy the other day, Pucks, and I played like 3 games in Groz, and then I played 1 game in Alvaro, and I was like, why would anyone ever touch the Grozovoy if they have Alvaro? Because it's just a Grozovoy that's like infinitely better. Like, I'm honestly not buying the dispersion that this ship allegedly has. I'll be honest with you guys. I might be coping, but I don't buy it. Like, I don't buy that this has the same dispersion as Colombo. There's too many salvos where you hit 0 shells. I honestly am not buying it. I'm really not.
Our victory is in sight.
And what's really interesting is if you compare this dispersion to Ledgemod Colombo dispersion, it's actually like allegedly about the same. If you go on like Shipbuilder, it's allegedly almost identical dispersion to Ledgemod Colombo, but anyone who has ever played this ship in Ledgemod Colombo knows that Ledgemod Colombo is way more accurate. So I don't really know what to make of that either. I'm not really sure what to make of that. Right there. Should be roughly on him. 1! Aw, man. Come on, man. Just 1? Is this guy such a pussy? Oh my god, now he turns this way. Yeah, current, yeah. The Colombo dispersion got changed like 1 or 2 patches ago. So yeah, I am talking about current. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm not sure what to make of it. No, I think he's referring to this. The Sigma got nerfed. They put Colombo back to 1.5 Sigma. Not rage bait. Yeah, 100%, bro. Not rage bait. So, like, let me share my screen. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, allegedly, right? Allegedly, this is at 15 kilometers, right? They have the same horizontal dispersion, but Colombo has 10% worse vertical dispersion than Affondatore, right? And that's just because this has more range, right? When you add range to Soviet dispersion curve, this is what happens. So when you add the ledge mod to Colombo, you actually still allegedly have worse vertical dispersion than Affondatore has. But, like, you don't. The Colombo dispersion is absolutely better. It is absolutely better on ledge mod Colombo. So I don't really know what to make of that. I am unsure what to make of that. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like the ship has 120,000 fucking health, right? And that goes a long way, right? Like, the super battleship health creep is so bad, in my opinion. Like, you have Patrie, which gains like 20,000, but then you have this, which gains like 30,000. How does this compare to Maine? I think Maine is way better than the ship, personally. I think Maine is, like, much more noticeably an upgrade, right? Because Maine compared to Monsalva, sorry, Maine compared to Montana has, like, a significantly better salvo, and better firing angles, and better armor, and more health, and a demented as fuck F key, right? This compared to Colombo has, like, a barely better salvo weight that's negated by not running ledge mod. Kind of worse armor, but more health. Mon Salva. Yeah, I was thinking of Salvo and while I was saying Montana. Yeah, but yeah, this is real AP. I'd say that's the biggest benefit. But again, what does that matter against, right? Like, look at this lobby. You can't no Citadel, no Citadel, no Citadel, no Citadel, no Citadel. Okay, so so one of our two values over Colombo is gone. None of these ships have Citadels. How about the overmatch? We overmatch 27. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. This is what I'm getting at, guys. Like, in certain lobbies, it can make a big difference. The gun caliber can make a big difference. But Colombo can't be Citadel either. And when's the last time you Citadel to Colombo? The thing does not have a fucking Citadel, bro. I mean, I've played 6 games in this ship, and I've been Citadel multiple times. So, number one, it can happen. Number two, Colombo doesn't really have a Citadel either. So I'm just going to put that as a wash, personally. Yeah, I fucking knew it, bro.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target. Enemy destroyer sighted. Enemy cruiser detected.
Really gonna go bow in here?
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Seems like clinically insane, but I think he is. Gonna lose. I love how wargaming. There now it says we don't clear. Love it. Love that. Should have just shot at him. Trying to be a good teammate and, like, maybe wait to do more damage, but probably should have just ripped it. My Shima's retarded. My Napoli's not playing the game, but my Gustav is playing the game. So I do want to push. I appreciate anyone who wants to play the video game. I have immense respect for people who enjoy playing the game. Like my Gustav is. We're gonna... This is a really bad position for me to be in. I shouldn't be going here, but I am. And we got the Svea, so that's good. And the Jaeger is out here to spot me.
Affirmative. I need intelligence data. Torpedoes, direct front.
We're gonna run in here.
Team has taken the lead.
Shima's a pussy, unfortunately.
Torpedoes, direct front. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. I need intelligence data.
So you need to make a decision, Shima. You can currently be assisted. If you spot now, you could be helped. If you don't spot now, you cannot be helped. What do you think he wants to do? Okay, so Jaeger can't be shot. Let's go on this guy. Little sap. Action. I'm actually intrigued that I'm spotted. Am I really spotted through this little sliver? I am. Okay. That's fair. Fair play. And Appley's getting the fuck in there. Respect. Shoot this guy.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes astern. Enemy cruiser sighted.
He just ripped the speed boost, didn't he? Well, like those 9 shells, you know, this sap does 2,000 more a shell hit, right? So like the same number of shell hits from this ship will obviously do a lot more than Colombo, because each shell does like 15% more damage. That's a big, that's an asset. I mean, you do have a worse reload, right? Although it's about the same as Legmog Colombo. But the thing is, in Legmog Colombo, I could shoot my back turrets right now, right? So the question is like, does the extra health counteract the fact that this guy's gonna 20k me, and if I was in Colombo, he would like maybe 10k me, right? But when you hit these 10 shell salvos, the damage is kind of crazy, right? Because the shells just do more damage. I don't think it's like clear-cut better. I do think there's situations Colombo is actually better. But it does have like an obscene amount of health. I'm gonna park here. Oh, he lost a ton of speed, more than I thought he would. Like, I think this ship has more potential, but I do honestly think that Colombo is, like, just more effortlessly consistent. I really do. So I'm spotted through this mountain, I guess. I'm just gonna sit flat. I don't really care. We'll finish him off here. Start going forward now. Probably kill him.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Just because of the firing angle is like, you don't have to, like, I would say you have to use like a quarter of a brain cell in this ship, and then Colombo you can use literally 0 brain cells. Okay, beaching there. Okay, we're good. Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't, like, see, this is what I don't understand. Like, I don't know where you guys are coming from thinking that, like, Colombo doesn't print this damage. Because it just does.
All stations, concentrate.
Like, have we not played Colombo in a while? Because, like, I'm just telling you right now, this game and last game, we would have more damage in Colombo. Get good RNG rolls, though. You can get more damage. Higher potential, for sure. What's the point of Patri? There is literally no point. I would just rather be in the Repub. At least the Repub has, like, the very fun reload. It's very fun to use. Alright, so now the Shima's AFK on my forehead. Now, if I was in Colombo, I could make this turn. I actually can't make this turn in this ship. So I am unfortunately stuck pushing straight at the Shima. I don't have the maneuverability to not push him. It's probably like the single least maneuverable BB in the game. I'm not sure. Is Hanover less maneuverable than this? It's got to be close. Hanover might be more of a brick, but I honestly don't know. This Shima's about to get 3 kills, bro. This Shima is about to get a triple fucking strike, brother. Oh, that timing is unbelievable. This guy goes dark as I'm trying to shoot. Shima gets spotted as I'm trying to shoot him. Kinda crazy. What are these torps, bro? Shoot your fucking guns, little bro. You sent 1 rack at Napo. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's not even on me, only. I actually might have saved him. Actually might have just saved this guy. Do 1. I'm done. What I'll do is I'll use the heal a little early. I'll gamer turn. I'm gonna shoot this guy. Don't really need to smoke here. Like, I'm just not buying the dispersion. Remember, guys, this is basically Kremlin dispersion. Slightly worse, but I don't know. Might be coping. We might be doing a little bit of coping. Never know.
Smoke generator started.
Then I'll rip a smoke, and then the second the smoke is over, I'll use the F key. Which I'm going to use it now. Because, like, the speed is nice. I'd say, like, that's the main benefit of the F key. I might have to shoot this guy, though. I mean, this is crazy. She had 11. Barbiano, yeah, we don't care. We don't give a fuck about a barb now, do we, boys? Not even a little bit of a fuck.
Smoke screen set.
We don't give a fuck. The HP pool, though, it does let you, like, kind of bully people a lot. Oh, this guy's gonna... Look at the heal cooldown, boys. Watch the heal cooldown. You can probably watch it tick down in real time. Oh, we're down to 70.1. Ticking down, slowly but surely. This is funny, though, because we have less of a superstructure than Colombo. So the... when you're perfectly angled, it's pretty amusing. I did not anticipate Palmer going sicko mode, boys. I need to not get torped here. Not get torped here. That needs to not happen. We dodge the torps. That's all that really matters. He's gonna unshield to shoot the other rack. He shouldn't, because I'm gonna dive the island.
Ship is on fire.
Boom, bitch. Barbiano! Hello, my friend.
Torpedoes to port.
Two friends, shitty torps. Saw, dude. Ooh, that's enticing. I can, in fact, be enticed by the Sansonetti Confederate. I can be enticed. I have been enticed. I've been very enticed. This Hydra is really pissing me off. How am I still in it? Oh, he U-turned back into my shit? That's crazy, bro. You turned balls deep into my shit, didn't he? Kinda whack, dude. No lie. Oh, am I still... Oh my god! He's in my throat. We actually might die here. Not even kidding. Actually might die here. Just the Palmer and Hydro? Yeah, the Palmer and Hydro might have killed me. Low-key. Might low-key have died just because of the one Palmer and Hydro. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, he's gotten me killed. Because I would be able to get away here for sure. Let's kill the guy that has real guns, if we can. We can't. We can't kill the ship with actual guns. Oh, it's a disaster. We're dead now. That's so crazy that he didn't die to that. That's actually insane. I'm going to use the F key to maybe cope into getting the heal back. And am I right in thinking that I'm actually out of the Hydro? Oh, we're dead. Dead. Yeah. That's crazy. This guy going AFK actually cost me my life. That's crazy. Kind of crazy. Barbiano shot me for 2 minutes and I took 20k. Yeah, I mean, I have a saturated superstructure, so, like, how does he get damage? Right? How does he get damage against even a flat... Like, he can only shoot my superstructure and then it saturates, so he doesn't get anything. I do agree with that, Daft. The superstructure is way too small for the size of the ship. Superstructure is too small. 100% agree. Heavy AP Furious Yiming. Yiming is such a weird ship because it's like you should build it for secondaries, but it's not good. On a scale from Novosibirsk to Maine, so the ship that's worse than the tier 10 compared to the best battleship in the game. Let's see. As far as a relative power level increase, it's probably one of the very worst. It's as far as relatively better than the tier 10, it's probably Patri level. But the problem is Colombo is already a super ship, right? And I do think overall this is a slightly better ship. So I don't know. Deserves to get a burst. I mean, like, the ship is retardedly overpowered, but is it retardedly overpowered because it takes a good tier 10 battleship? Like, is it a main situation where it takes a solid tier 10 battleship and improves everything by 30%? No. Like, let's peep the matchmaker. All right. We're better than Colombo against Hawaii because of my overmatch, and we're worse against everything else, right? This is my point, guys. Right? This is my point. Is that there's most of the time, I just think you're better off having the firing angles of Colombo. Again, you still one clap subs? Absolutely, yeah. Shitting my wise peak, though. I agree. And see, that's why to me the ship is definitely a big improvement. Like, overall, why I think it's a big improvement over Colombo is just the gun caliber. I think the gun caliber is doing so many things for you that Colombo isn't doing. I do think it's that big of a deal. Because going from Colombo shells to Marco Polo shells is a giant upgrade. Like, right, like the Alaska from a couple of games ago, like, that's a big deal. For sure. 24 Colombo guns. 25k more HP, yeah. But see, I don't think the AP really matters unless you're being, like, incredibly... The HP, I think, only matters if you're disciplined into being perfectly bow in and shooting 2 turrets. Because, right, like, Columbo can shoot straight forward at this angle. This angle right here. I can shoot rear guns at this angle in Columbo. But I can't shoot rear guns until this angle. And this angle is, this is not angled, right? 35 degrees is not properly angled. So the question is, does 30% more health matter if you take 50% more damage every shot, right? I'm gonna cope into it. In a game return. We've improved shell feed. Can barely catch him in time. My god, there's no way! There's no... Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god, he lives now. That might have just let him live. We'll see. I shot for him to slow down and turn out like every Zao player does. They all do the same thing. We'll see. Like, I'm just telling you, Legmon Columbo does way more damage. Like, I'm telling you. Flat cruisers with AP, Ledge Columbo is way better. Angle battleships at medium range, overall, Ledge Columbo is way better. Like, I'm telling you, it just is better. It is just overall the better ship. When it comes to damage output exclusively, I would just take Columbo over this ship. There's not a universe we don't stack like 9 shells on that Zao in Ledge Mod Columbo. There just isn't. That guy is fucking crushed. He's probably dead. It's a Zao hull, so he could also get lucky. But, like, overall, he's just fucking annihilated. Overall annihilated if we're in Columbo with that, man. And then against this guy, because he's angled up, I'd rather have Columbo's dispersion than this overmatch, right? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the ship is still retardedly overpowered, but just kind of the nature of a sap ship with this much health, this much alpha strike. Higher chance of the sap shells. Yeah, bro, let's do that. Sounds like a great plan, brother. I love that one. That's a good one. It's dark? That's mad troll. Starting to think that my sub players might be like the 2 worst players to ever touch the game. Oh my, they're in the Cax clan. Okay, so they literally are like the 2 worst players to ever touch the game. And I think I'm spotted by Hayate through this little gap. Not entirely sure. Pretty sure though. Yeah, and again, I just think that something probably should have loaded AP because he's a flat German. Trying to aim really high for super only. And if you go on like an actual toolkit website, like again, if you go on Shipbuilder, this and Legmon Columbo supposedly have the same dispersion because this has slightly better vertical baked into the ship. I don't believe it though. Like, I just straight up don't fucking buy it. I do not buy it. Full stop. I disagree. I just don't agree that it has the same dispersion as Legmon Columbo. It feels noticeably worse consistently. And the only time you get salvos that feel better than Ledge Columbo salvos are just because like the shell damage, and that's really it. Alright, now I'm spotted by Hayate again. I'm kind of taking a risk, but I really want to get this Hanover killed. He needs to go. And Hayate did recently torp, so he could have the TRB available, but... Alright, that guy's dead. Like, I can't shoot him, right? And this is my thing, is like... I value things I can't compensate more than things I can, right? Like, there's no compensating for worse firing angles on a battleship, but you can absolutely compensate for worse health, right? Like, and the firing angles partially do that to you. This guy is, like, not moving. Like, barely moving, right? I'm not tripping. He is, like, definitely barely moving. We're all in agreement. Oh, he totally stopped. Even I didn't expect him to totally stop. Oh, really, Hayate? Are you sure?
Generator started.
I mean,
Direct front.
are you sure? Are you sure?
Torpedoes dead ahead. Problem solved, sir. We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding.
Do I not have cold
Turret
ECP
critically
mod?
damaged.
I don't have cold ECP mod on this ship. I don't know how. I definitely put it on, but it's not on. Alaska radar. Alaska, you need to radar, Alaska. Oh my god, this is just fucked. We are so fucked. And this guy has now fucked me, so I hit another torp. Oh my god. Who even needs enemies? Columbo does not hit that torp, by the way. Columbo doesn't hit either of those torps, in fact. What the fuck are you Oh, it's a T-Soft player, boys. We're so cooked. It's a T-Soft dog. We're so fucking cooked. We're just outrageously cooked right now. Yep, this is a loss. This is a loss. I tried to get the fuck in there, but I was surrounded by a T-Soft player and a... Oh, it's that guy. Oh, no. I don't even need the black... I don't even need him blacklisted to know who that... What the fuck are you doing, you retarded bot? What is this moron doing? Bro. Do any of these shells lob? Imagine. Oh, he slammed on the brakes. We got some, though. Got some to count. Oh my fucking god, I have lost my whole boat due to these two retards. Holy shit, brother. But Columbo does not hit either of those two torps. So that's kind of what I'm getting back to of like what's actually more survivable. Like I don't agree that this ship is see what I mean? Like it's very situational. It's very situational what's more survivable, this or Columbo, I think. What is that dispersion? Does this ship have cruiser dispersion? Oh my god, it literally does. It literally does have cruiser dispersion. Okay, well, my fault. That's on me. That's my bad. That's actually just straight up my bad. That's straight up my bad. Okay. Well, we did kill the sub. So does me solo killing the sub win us the game? It is possible. There are no planes being sent at this guy. He's on the surface. They're shooting him, but the Zhao is not sending a plane. Zhao, please send a plane, little bro. He now sends the planes. Okay. I think if we kill that sub, like, it's maybe winnable. But, man, this Los Andes just turbo fucked me. Just turbo fucked me completely. Alright, so what is this thing? So, it has a Bungo F key that also boosts damage by 1/3. So the AP hits for 19,000 and has Destroyer Dispersion for 50 seconds. So for 3 salvos, it has Bungo Dispersion on 19,000 damage shells. That's actually extremely cool. Oh, that's right. And you farm it by just clicking a grid square on the map. I forgot about that. Okay, that guy just dev-struck himself for no reason. For literally no reason. Wow, very fascinating game design. Now, does my Los Andes help this guy? He just has to back up and shoot him once, and we'll kill him. Okay.
Our team has taken the lead.
But I'm looking. I think. Oh yeah, see right there. He was shooting at a sailor. He was trying to put this guy out of his misery. See that guy? He was about to be eaten by a great white. He was putting him out of his misery, boys. Okay. Okay, he gets the kill on Salvo 2. I mean, sure, it costs Alaska another 20,000 of his life, but who's counting? Now, the Hindenburg should kill this Triunfante for free. Actually, the Zhao might get him with Torps because he was so greedy. Hindenburg and Zhao Torp should get this guy now. Oh, the Hindenburg's going perfectly flat, though. The Hindenburg... Does this guy reload in time to Dev Strike the Hindenburg? Oh, he only got one turret off. God bless. Okay, I think we did just enough. I think it should be a win. I think it should be a win. My Los Andes and my Alaska conspired to kill me. But we should win. They shouldn't really have any way of winning this game. Now, all the Los Andes has to do is approach this way. He just has to approach this way. Because there's less space, right? This is like a fundamental concept. He approaches this way, he gives this guy like 10 kilometers to stay in the cap. He approaches this way, he only gives him about 7. So he just has to use... So if he's spotted now, then he goes forward. If he's not spotted now, he turns this way. Okay. So we're going to assume he's spotted through this crack if he's going to go this way. The only reason to go this way would be he's spotted this way. He doesn't want to give him the torps. We'll see. Let's see. Should be a free win. The Hayate is on the cap. The Hayate is there. That's very odd. I'm just going to say that's very odd. Because that's like the only place where Alaska can shoot him. Okay. I don't know why he wouldn't be going over this way. Alright, my Los Andes has a free kill, though. Before the Alaska radar ends, he can shoot him right now. That should be a guaranteed kill. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. How about the guy that chooses not to radar the smoked up DD? This is what I mean, guys. Like, they're the same player. This is what I talk about all the time when it comes to win rate. Like, these are the same players. Yeah. We've got a 46%er and a 53%er, and they're equally bad. There's really no meaningful difference in how they play the game. See, I just enjoy getting the fuck in there. And this ship is just indisputably worse at pushing than Colombo. Because of the firing angles. It's just worse at pushing. The firing angles and the maneuverability, like, okay, I gotta look, I need to ship tool it. Is this more of a brick even than Hanover? It's gotta be close. Hanover or Affondatore? Hanover has a worse turning radius. Okay, Hanover is more of a brick by a little bit. 1 second worse rudder and 150 worse turning. So Hanover is more of a brick. Super brick, bro? Come on now. I just find the guns are much less consistent than Ledgemog Colombo. I find Ledgemog Colombo significantly more consistent overall. My stream sniper fans are here. That's unlucky. But it'll happen. One cannot simply stream without being sniped by EP clowns. It's part of the price of admission, you know. 12 by 32 overmatch would be insane, dude. If Vermont shells could overmatch 32, that would be a tier 20 ship. $16 510s, there you go. Well, I mean, I don't think it's strictly better. Like, I think I'm honestly just undecided. Because, like, Legmod Columbo is a more consistent damage output platform, but this has, like, X Factor gameplay, right? Like, I can overmatch Des Moines Bow. Like, you can't really put a price on that. If a Des Moines goes bow into me on a rock at 8 kilometers, this can dev strike it, Columbo can never kill it. How do you qualify that asset, right? If there's no Des Moines in your right, if there's no ships in your lobby where it matters, right? Like, it doesn't matter. My gun caliber only matters against Des Moines, this guy flat, and this guy flat, right? So, like, I can probably Citadel main at about 17. Columbo can't. But he also has to go perfectly flat at 17 for me to realize that value. So I just think it's hard to say. This has a lot more health, but it's way less maneuverable and way easier to hit. And you can't go at auto bounce angles to shoot forward. So, like, again, how do you qualify that asset? Right? That's what I'm getting at. There's certain things you can't really put a price on it. They either drastically help you or they don't matter. But there's nothing you can, like, control about it, right? I can't control if I'm going to have enemy ships where this gun caliber matters against them, right? But, like, Columbo's firing angles always matter. Columbo's accuracy always matters, right? I think it's just kind of hard to say. I don't really know. I'm still undecided. I think in a lot of these games I get more damage in Columbo. Like, I legitimately believe that. I would get more damage in Columbo with just the more consistent salvos. But this ship is really, really funny against tier 9 cruisers. You know, like your Buffaloes and ships like that, because this overmatches them everywhere, and Columbo does not, right? But I mean, this can't Citadel any of these guys at this range, so I just take the Columbo Dispersion, personally. I would prefer Legmod Columbo Dispersion over the benefits of this ship that don't actually materialize, right? Matchmaker dependent is what I would say. Has the potential to be twice as good as Columbo. I'd say in the average lobby, it's kind of whatever. Hard detected. Is it Yu Yang? Or is there a sub AF EDA? I think it's Yu Yang. Gotta be, right? There he is. I'm gonna wait for this guy to commit to a turn here a little bit more. Looking at me. Scared. Waiting for the U-turn. I think he wants to run away, so we're gonna shoot for that. Like, I'd put money on the average Columbo salvo at that range hitting 5 or 6 on him. I just would. I would. I would put money on Columbo doing 5 or 6 hits there. Could be coping. I'm always open to admitting that I could be coping, but I don't think I am. I think it is significantly more consistent salvo per salvo when it comes to shell counts hit. This is a little sus, though. I do need to take this fight. I don't really want to, but I can't let him do this. This could not be allowed to continue. I mean, do we think Ledge Columbo hits 9 out of 16 at that range? I mean, by all means, accuse me of coping. I don't think I'm coping, guys. I don't think that I am. I really don't think that I am. I think that ship is a lot more accurate. He's kited already. Fuck. I might just wait and see if he... Okay, we'll shoot the YY, though. Even wrong ammo loaded, it's still fine. Guy's dead. That's not ideal. That's probably just me misaiming. Most likely. When I only hit one, only hitting one, I'd say bad aim is most likely the culprit there. I was gonna say, why is this guy shooting at me? But I forgot about the clan tag. Forgot about the clan he was in. Carry on, good sir. Carry on, my good man. Load AP for this? He's smoking. Fuck me.
I need intelligence data.
Well, I don't really like the position. I like this positioning, but I don't really like anything else my team is doing right now. TBH. Guess we'll just wait and see if we catch a flat Loria. I don't really... I mean, I have to be here because my team has no deterrence on, like, any coverage of the map at all. So I do feel, like, compelled to be here in the middle. I don't want to be here. But I also feel like I have to be here. There we go. There we go.
That's how it's done.
That's a good kill. He's the only guy stalling them out on that flank. Obviously quite a good kill. I guess we'll give... I was hoping to help that flank, but I can't just sit here for the whole game doing nothing. I'm actually going to take a smoke, because I want to crack the main. He's probably just going to camp bow in there, though. I want to get mostly crossed here. Need to shoot this guy? I don't think so yet.
Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy battleship detected.
It's fine. I'm flat to 2 main turrets. He's probably going to turn the guns for me, but he's not going to be able to help himself. I don't know. I mean, tell me, am I coping, or does Ledgemog Colombo at 15 hit like 12 out of 16 with semi-regularity? I need the cope police in the chat. I don't think it's cope. I think the ship is just way less accurate overall. Despite on paper, it's not really supposed to be less accurate. I don't know, boys. You tell me. Yeah, we might have to play a little bit of Colombo after this, because I'm very, like, just overall sussed out. I went on the shipbuilder toolkit and compared dispersion. And it's basically identical dispersion between this and Ledgemog Colombo at almost every range. That is just not my experience, though. But maybe I just haven't played Colombo enough, like, recently. I just don't know. We're gonna get U-turned around here. There's no reason to kite this anymore. Really? Like, an angled main at 14? 5 hits out of 16? I don't buy it. I simply don't buy it. There's no way this is Ledgemog Colombo dispersion. There's just no fucking way. I'm gonna go flat to him because... I guess my Minotaur's not spotted. I don't really need to go flat to him, but we'll go flat to him, just in case. Just in case my Minotaur gets spotted, I want this guy to have the guns aimed for me. Ah, shit. He's gonna blind fire this guy, though, probably.
Our victory is in sight.
He completely missed. This guy shot me. Okay, that's good. Worth it. It's worth. He should finish him now. We can probably go someone else. That looks like pretty good dispersion. That might be good damage. Okay, there we go. So, like, if you can get that level of dispersion... We hit 9 out of 16, angled Libertad at 14. Like, that's fine. I'm not going to complain about that. But I really just feel like Colombo hits more shells consistently than this ship does. Which is probably good. For being honest. It's probably good. The front turrets there have, like, 0 vertical, though. That could be some good damage. Fun. I mean, how can you argue with a ship that prints 20k every shot, right? I mean, sap is sap. I was like, what is shooting at me? I was like, what? What is shooting at me right now?
Many thanks.
It's the game being silly and goofy, that's all. 6? Like, what do you think? Does your Colombo get 6 out of... Like, I'm very consistently hitting 5 or 6 shells at medium range. Not really sure, guys. I don't want this to be a PQ Wisconsin situation, right? I don't want that to happen. Don't want to be that.
Smoke generator
Gonna come out here with this smoke running. In a perfect world, the Tempesta goes flat. I have no interest in the Napoli. I have actually no interest in you. Napoli. How in the world am I needing the rear turrets to kill him? What? The thing with playing a super battleship, though, is it's kind of also... Here's something you guys have to keep in mind, right? Is that my performance in this ship is being kind of overinflated because it's a super ship, right? When you're in a super ship lobby, number one, there's like way more health in the lobby. So your potential damage you can get is higher. And also the average super ship player is terrible. So it's kind of like a cheat code, right? You're inflating the amount of enemy HP to farm, but you're also ensuring they have a couple of pure dog shit players on their team. So you've also got to factor that in. So, my gun caliber matters against Maine if he goes flat, a Wami if he goes flat, and a Bow in Annapolis. So those are the ships that the gun caliber is good to have.
Stations.
Yeah, I feel that, Spaghetti. I mean, that's true for the most part, Manir, but, like, fortunately, the Super BBs, it's just easier to... But, I mean, overall, I'd say this is probably the second best Super BB after Maine. Like, I would rather play this than Satsuma, or Ushakov, or Hanover, or Patry, right? It's just that Ledgemont Colombo is such a broken ship. Like, I'll tell you this, okay? If Colombo and this had the same forward firing angles, this would be enough of an upgrade to not ever play Colombo again. But the Colombo firing angles are so, like, egregious game design. I personally think that's the dumbest thing about Colombo, is the forward firing angles are just way too good. Like, I honestly think that's the main selling point of that ship as a battleship, is it's basically the only BB in the game with firing angles that good. I mean, maybe there's some with, like, 25, but they don't typically get good armor, you know? Main has 30, but even 30 you can be cheeked, right? 22-degree forward firing angle is that even your bow slope is probably not angled enough to be cheeked. And that is, I mean, deeply stupid in my opinion. Shouldn't be a thing. Thank God this does not have Columbo firing angles. This guy is there.
Repel air attack.
So Yang needs to not, like, run in here like a moron right now. I'm actually going to shoot this guy because I want to be... Oh, I'm not spotted? I actually wanted to be spotted because I was hoping that that would entice Fletcher into warping me. Oh, he turned the other way? Fuck. You should just kill him. Should just kill him right here. He smoked. Why? Why are you smoking? You have free kill. And you smoke to let him live. Why? What the fuck, man? Okay, well, this Fletcher is so stupid, fortunately, that I don't think it's going to matter. He's still going to die, because he's just that stupid. Thank God he is dumber than you. I just don't understand why would you ever smoke there? You're not taking any damage. The guy you're fighting has 0 team support. Like, why would you ever consider... Why would you ever consider taking a smokescreen in that situation? I mean, make it make fucking sense, bro. This guy's got a little too angled for me to sit at all. That's why I'm going to shoot this guy again. But see, when you roll, guys, this is what I'm talking about when I say the potential of this ship. When you roll the good RNG, it does 2,000 more damage per shell, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you get the RNG roll, holy shit, the damage. You're just less likely to get the RNG roll. And the turret traverse means the Zao might live. I think he's going to slow down enough that it's still worth to stay on the AP. Yep. I'm just telling you, Ledge Columbo kills him there. Like, I'm telling you, brother. I am informing you that Ledge Mod Columbo just one-shots that man. Telling you right now. This guy's gonna come out flat, though. I will guarantee to you this. Now, here's where this could be better than Columbo. Because this guy has, like, such a demented Citadel profile. Iwami does. His Citadel is, like, outrageously thick. We might actually have the pen to sit him even at a bit of an angle. Even at this angle, we might have enough pen to cheek him. It's possible. I don't know for sure. We might be able to cheek him. Yep, see, Columbo cannot do that. I will confidently say that. Columbo absolutely could not Citadel that man at that angle. It doesn't have the pen to do that. So, there you go. There you go. Pretty good. There are things that this can do that Columbo cannot. We'll go flat to this guy to try to finish this Sicilia. Oh boy, the turning though. The turning, boys. Turning circle is crazy. Honestly, you know, I was considering smoking, but this S6 is just gonna farm my consumables. I don't really feel the need to smoke.
Smoke generator started.
I'm not gonna give this fucking dog more, though. Load AP. Never know. Right? You never know. Is this game is it possible for me to lose? I don't think so. We're gonna send it. I don't think it's possible to lose at this point. Get me the fuck in there. How many shell hits do you need for this? You need a lot. Wait a minute. No, don't angle, main. Don't angle. Oh my. What is
Smoke screen set.
This might be crazy, but I'm shooting him first. I'm a greedy fucking piglet. Huh? What the fuck?
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Columbo does not hit that torp, so that's 10k Columbo would not have hit. Just throwing it out there. Really, we can finish this man with one salvo, though, right? Even if he angles up. Okay, he's dead. Now he's definitely dead. In a gray line, boys. I don't think I give a goddamn about the Zao torps. I kind of don't think I give a shit. Still spotted when I gun blue men's. No, I'm not. Okay, so the Anna didn't go that way. That's really interesting. I gamer turned it up. I think even slightly angled. I should have the pen to punch this man's citadel. Even a bit angled. He's at like 70 degrees. But I have so much more pen than Columbo. I should be able to punch the citadel. See? There you go. You cannot citadel a main with Columbo AP at this range and angle. You cannot. There you go, baby. There you go. If you find the situations where this ship is better, it is way better. But you've got to find those situations in which it's way better, right? You've got to find them. Oh, that's so sad. He's angling. This Essex is funny, though. Maybe I should have stayed on AP. I didn't really consider... Oh my god! Don't touch the heel, baby. Don't even think about touching that heel. No, he's angling. No! No, Essex, no! Bad! Fuck! Sap. Oh my god. Not angling. I'm getting baited. You baited, boys.
Our victory is in sight.
Starting to turn back in slightly. We're gonna under and lead. Just a touch. 0 damage! Columbo one-shots him. Just calling it. I'm calling it, boys. Columbo one-shots him. I'm informing you of this certain fact.
Direct front.
He is one-shot to Columbo there.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Oh, that guy is molding right now. He's molding, boys. Accidentally dodging Yu Yang torps. Oh, he's so mad. I would be so upset if I was this man. I would be so outraged. I would be absolutely outraged. Yeah, basically, if Columbo AP can Citadel it, or you don't need 27 overmatch, Columbo guns are better. In any other situation, these guns are indescribably better, right? So this was a really good example of, okay, Columbo would have done better to him. Columbo would have done better to him. Columbo would have done better. Columbo would have done better. But the double sit on main does not happen in a Columbo. And the cheek citadel on a Wami does not happen in Columbo. So that's the trade-off in the gun department. Like, personally, I will take the ability to Citadel a main once every 3 games over Columbo's more consistent salvos. Because Citadeling BBs brings me joy, unlike any other thing in this game. Citadeling the B-babies is all I care about. Yeah, the HP pool is, like, pretty egregious. I will agree, Nacho. Like, I think with the HP flag, you should maybe be allowed to be in like the low 100k range. But the 120k, I really don't. Like, I think if this had 100,000 health, it would basically be tier for tier Columbo level. But the extra health is just like, situationally, it's really stupid because you can just vomit HP at the enemy team. Like the Barbiano from a few games ago, where I just voluntarily let a Barbiano farm me at 3 kilometers because I just wanted to kill him. And it's like, Columbo just doesn't have enough health to play that stupid. But on the flip side, if you're a good player and you know how to angle, like, Columbo can angle while shooting its guns and this cannot. So, you know, again, it's like, this has a higher ceiling than Columbo, but I would almost argue, like, the average game, it's not really... Okay, so let's look at this game, right? Columbo's better against DDs because of dispersion, better against this guy because 25 overmatch is all you need, but Hawaii, boys, 27 bow, 28 upper belt. This ship is indescribably better against Hawaii than Columbo. And then if main goes flat, I can Citadel it. If this guy goes flat, I can Citadel it, right? So that's the trade-off, you know? The trade-off is against 2/3 of the enemy ships, Columbo is better. Against the other third, this can just get damage Columbo cannot. Is it good for free XP? I have no idea how that works, I'll be honest. I don't have a clue. Like, I think one of the very few things that quote-unquote balanced Columbo is that certain utility cruisers like a Salem could go bow in and never die to it. But, like, if you go bow into this in your Salem, you might accidentally be dev struck, right? Oh. I don't know. HP pool is too high, for sure. The HP pool is too high. And it shouldn't even have the F key. Not that the F key is that great. But still, I mean, why does this thing need to go 34 knots with the F key, right? To me, just not necessary. Totally unnecessary for it to have it. Do I have AP loaded here? I don't think so. Oh, babe. Imagine the sub was still surfaced. Fuck. Spotted from the DD at sea. My DDs aren't interested in playing the game, so we are going to have to kind of bail here. Gonna have to kind of bail here, guys. I didn't want to bail, but my destroyers don't want to play the video game. There's not much I can do. Yeah, and the Hawaii's here? Absolutely fucking not. We are gone. Is that a range mod Navarin? Honestly, outrageously based. Insanely based. Can't lie. Oh, the timing is unlucky, though. That's really oh, the timing, boys. Does he hit a torp? One in the bow? Oh, he doesn't. Fuck. That is very unfortunate timing. I could have cracked the shit out of that Yamagiri for my boys. For the boys in blue. Oh, we're going to do something here a little silly. I'm going to run at the sub.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Oh, he's going to get behind the rock in time. I'm going to smoke. And I'm just going to, like, hope we somehow see the sub. I don't think that that's going to happen, but imagine if it did. That's all I can say. Is imagine if we saw the sub. That's why I'm doing it. I'm burning a smoke in the 10% chance someone shows me the Submariner Cretin. That's it. That's my whole plan. What are these? These are sub-torps? Are they sub-torps or are they the world's worst Shima torps? They could be the world's worst Shima torps. It's hard to say. The sub is definitely submerged as of right now. Hearing is doing a very good job. I'm impressed. Dodging all that nonsense.
Stone the crows.
We are spotted by the sub. I'm not going to get an angle on Shima in time, unfortunately. Sub is on the surface, not in the cap, but I'm picking up here. Salem, what are we even, like, theoretically? Fucking imagine. I want you to imagine with me, gentlemen. Fuck! We collectively lacked the imagination for that blind to land. I also kind of lagged when I tried to shoot that guy. That was kind of weird. Spotted again? Did Santander come out, or is the sub about to run into the gearing? Oh my god, the timing. I don't have a shot ready. No! That's not a full dive. That's a periscope only dive. Block it. Get him out of here. Get him the fuck out of here. You see how the rate of diving decreased near the end? That told me he was not fully submerging, baby. The context clues, boys. The context clues. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. There's no way, is there, boys? I mean, surely not. I mean, surely. Okay, he's not going to. Thought maybe there was a world for a second. Okay. We will, in fact, take those. Not really sure what to make of that one.
Torpedoes to starboard.
I mean, it's...
Astern. Torpedoes to starboard.
It's a Columbo hull with 120,000 health and sometimes better guns. It's pretty stupid. If we can't pick this guy up before he gets another heal in. I actually underlet him a little bit. Damn. Damn. Well, my Ruguma kill him? I don't care, honestly. Let him heal. I don't have enough damage, boys. What are the chances? What are the chances? I'm being a greedy pig. I'll admit it. What are the chances this guy here has an object permanence issue with me? If I slam on the brakes right now, is he, like, committed to pushing in like this? What do we think? Or are my destroyers gonna fuck this up for me? My destroyers are gonna fuck this up for me, okay? Well, shit. Well, we'll shoot the rear turrets. I'm gonna get nuked by torps, but we maybe get a sit here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Not bad. That's right, Santander. Heal up, baby. Be Daddy's good little pay piggy. Be Daddy's good little pay piglet. Instantly start turning back to the right, because by the time the gun's at the angle... God, this thing is such a pig! It's crazy. It's crazy what a pig this thing is. See, that's what I mean by, like, it's situationally worse than it... I hate using the word worse, because that implies that it's not good. It's actually situationally less stupid than Columbo. Like, if you are bow in a Kremlin fighting this thing, I would legitimately rather fight this than a Columbo. Because the Columbo can shoot all of its turrets at me and I can't damage it back. But this can at least be damaged shooting the rear turrets. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Brother? What is this? Oh my goodness. Give me the fuck in there, coach. Like, look at this dispersion. How is it that bad? Like, this is what I mean, guys. Like, I don't buy it. I'm not buying it, boys. I ain't buying what Wargaming's selling. I am dubious that they have the same dispersion. Second the salvo leaves the bow, you're like, really? My dispersion's about to be that bad? I thought Bourgogne would shoot me again, I'll be honest with you. This guy healed, so maybe he's less saturated now. Shoot. I ain't nothing but a piglet. A damage farming pig. But see, like, when you get a good roll, right? 11 of these shells is about the same amount of damage as 13 Colombo shells, because each shell does like 15% more damage, right? So when you get a good roll in Affondatore, you get more damage than Colombo can, right? On the same reload. I'll let that guy get the kill. Seems like the Christian thing to do. We gotta make sure the best steel BB gets taken off the board, you know? Oh, he's trying to steal that kill! You son of a bitch! This fucking guy. This fucking guy. I wonder why he's not killing the Colombo. Very interesting. Oh my god, the Yamagiri's over here. That is crazy.
Smoke generator started.
Oh, he might have disconnected. No? Doing a little troll? Bro, hitting 50% of your shells with Kremlin dispersion at 10 kilometers is very bad on a flat battleship. That is extremely bad, yes. I don't even know how you can argue with that. That is crazy bad.
Torpedoes to port.
I mean, I don't know if you're aware, buddy, but if we compare this dispersion to literal Wisconsin dispersion at that range, it's not that different. At 10 kilometers, Wisconsin has 2 meters better vertical dispersion than this ship. Now, it probably in reality has like 4 meters, 5 meters better because of the US aiming mod. But it still is like very similar dispersion. Yeah, I mean, hitting 8 out of 16 on a flat Colombo at that range is like diabolically bad. Oh, he's hitting torps not even meant for him. On dark. So is he AFK or is he over here? Or is he over here, maybe? I don't know. Take range on Wisconsin? I mean, like, as opposed to what? Turret traverse? I mean, it's a US ship without improved secondaries, so at a certain point, like, what else would you take?
Waiting instructions.
Yeah, he is over there. Over there. Probably way back here, actually. Those shells land in time 6 seconds? I don't think that they do. Oh, give me the kill, Wargaming. I deserve it. No! Son of a bitch! Did you notice how long after he shot it took him to get spotted? It was like 2 full seconds, brother. Like 2 full seconds for him to get detected. Like, what? Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, the turrets don't turn fast on Wisconsin, but, like, it has a 30-second reload, and if you're using the F key, you're not, like, switching target, you know what I mean? You're not shooting a guy over here, and then 15 seconds later shooting a guy over here. Like, I would argue, when you rip the F key in Wisconsin, it's like to shoot a guy you're already aiming at, right? So I don't think it's that big of a deal. have like what is it, 40-second turret traverse, 45-second turret traverse if you don't take, what is it, 45 probably? Yeah. Yeah. $45. Yeah. I don't think that's that big of a deal. We've got a Smalland. Yeah, like fucking Conti Verde. Yeah. Well, the problem is if this ship could have range mod, it would be like 20% better. So thank God it can't take range mod. Praise be to Allah. It cannot take range. Because also, like, 25-kilometer range on this ship would be extremely useful. And you would get damage at that range too, right? Why is he deliberately not going fast? Alright, we're not playing at D. This guy's going like 2/3 speed out of 3/4 speed out of spawn. We don't need to be supporting a guy who has no idea what the fuck he's doing. Yamagiri with... Yeah, we're gonna support Yamagiri.
Enemy force detected. Enemy battleship detected.
Don't love that. Like, what is he doing? He's going half speed now.
Well done,
All right, get me out, bro. What the fuck are you doing? Their destroyers are Yama, Gearing, and Daring. Get the fuck in there, clown. Oh my god, what a fucking clown. Honestly, I don't give a shit about the Nevsky. Keep it a Hondo. Keep it a buck Hondo with y'all. I don't really give a shit about a Nevsky. That guy ran... Okay. That guy rammed someone, no?
The ship is on fire.
How did he stop that fast? He was in the process of accelerating. He rammed someone? Actually? That was really weird looking. Salem, don't you fucking do it, bro. Don't make me do it, Salem.
Enemy destroyer detected. Enemy cruiser detected. Stations requesting fire on the designated.
We'd rather be in Ledge Colombo here, though. Like, for sure. For the dispersion. Like, he's dead to Colombo. Like I'm telling you, he is dead to Colombo there. He's dead. The vertical with Ledge mod is, like, so noticeably better. Although now I'm that guy. Why didn't the cruiser blow up? What? The cruiser went flat and the cruiser didn't die. Why did the cruiser not die when the cruiser went flat? I'm in a battleship. Every time I shoot a flat cruiser, I should get big damage. I only hit the cruiser for 40,000 damage. Why did I only take 2/3 of the cruisers? Oh my god, it's a Shima with 20s. Alright, well. Columbo would hit 2, but this hits 4. See, that's what I mean, right? Like, is the extra health useful when you hit double the torps that the other ship would? Like, Columbo doesn't hit those other two torps, because it turns, right? That's kind of what I'm getting at when it comes to, like, the survivability of this ship.
Problem solved, sir.
I would make a strong case that Columbo is more survivable if you have hands, because you can dodge damage. And dodging damage is better than having more health. That's my crazy opinion, but... Alright, so we've got... Our whole team is away from their keyboard. We're just going to keep permanently kiting, I guess. I don't really know. My entire team is not playing the video game. My Smallland is, like, legitimately away from his keyboard. Smallland, what the fuck are you doing? This is not bannable, by the way, guys. Did you guys know that? This guy will not be banned for deliberately griefing like this. Just a fun little fact for you. Is he actually won't be banned for intentionally griefing this entire game. Start to finish, deliberately trolling. Not a bannable offense in Wargaming's mind. He's starting to turn. Aim a bit to the right.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Torps are... I think the Torps turned him back in, though. Oh my god, man. I really don't want to be kited back here, but what the fuck? I really do not want to be kited in my spawn right now. I am currently dying of cringe back here. But we don't have any interest in playing the game in our destroyers. Like, what do we do? There's zero interest in playing the video game. I want to play the video game, I'm just not allowed. Okay, I'm dark. Not via Bloom. So he's behind our island now, I guess. I don't know. We're missing Torps on a he's perma-reversing, brother. Brother, he's permanently in reverse. I don't... Alright. I can't be back here. Why is our Smallland intentionally griefing? The Nevsky is like 15 from him, so he's not being radared. Just choosing not to cap? I just don't... Can anyone explain it to me? What is the reason we're just choosing to not cap? Black guy's gonna be dead, and then I can get my range buff. It'll be nice. A little bit better dispersion. I can touch the Sove before he gets away. He's dead. Can I ask to what? Am I gonna like the answer? What is he dead to? Oh my god, I'm spotted by a DD in our spawn now, aren't I? Where am I spotted from, boys? I need a trusted adult. How am I spotted with Yamagiri here? It has to be daring here or here, right? What else could it be? Load AP. If this guy goes flat, I could Citadel him. He has no interest in playing the game. It's fine. This has to be a gearing smoke, no? Oh my god, now we're griefing this spotting. This is crazy. Oh my god, why? Oh my god, bro. Oh, it's 1 trillion times dumber than I thought it was. Guys, it's 1 trillion times more stupid. Not taking the time to load the sap. He just has to die right now. Boom.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer. Much obliged. Torpedoes to starboard.
The power of touching your radar key, boys. The power of clicking your fucking consumables. The power. The power of using a consumable.
Smoke screen set.
Well, I actually was going to shoot the daring, believe it or not. But now I think he's might be too angled. Fuck! Who is this dog that doesn't hover for 2 seconds? Uma. Kite player, what do you really expect? What do we really expect from the kite players? Just had to keep him spotted for 3 more seconds, and this daring would be dead right now. Then again, my Missouri could radar. My Missouri could just simply radar. And this man would be instantly deceased. With a single usage of the radar. Alright. We're gonna adjust our focus to other targets. I'm gonna use the F key. Put the smoke back faster just in case I end up needing it. I'm going to load AP because there's. I was going to say there's a chance this Vermont wanted to play the game. Does he? Oh, hang on. Wait for it. He's dark.
I need intelligence data.
Okay, so he's going to get his turnout in for free.
Roger.
Oh my god, now he got his turnout in. How is this happening, boys? How is this happening again? Oh my god, he's just being blessed by my incompetent retard. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, bro. If only I had enemies this incompetent when I played my Vermont. Oh, look, he's perfectly angled now. You fucking cunt of a whore. Oh my god, you absolute cunt retard. It's just crazy to me. Like, what do we think goes through the head of these players? What do we think that they are thinking about? I don't think that they're thinking is my suspicion. I don't think anything is going through his head, but you never know. Could be nothing. Could be literally not. That's not where I'm. I mean, that's not the boat. That's just not even kind of where I aimed, but okay. That'll happen, you know, that'll happen. Not where we aimed at all, but that will, in fact, happen. I don't understand. You have 2 battleships that have him flat. You have a Bremen. You're on 30,000 health in one of the tankiest bow-in hulls in the game. Why are we not spotting? Why are we rock camping? Why are we doing that? Why are we rock camping? I don't understand. North to help with... Great, bro. Turning way in. But not U-turning, right? U-turning would make no sense. Okay. My prediction was good. 0 damage. Fuck it. I don't have anything to shoot at anyway. Oh, you know what? I mistook those smokes for the same one. Whoops. No way is zoom out. What now?
Our victory is in sight.
I don't know. Fucking aim a little high. I have to minimap him. If I wait till I have vision on him, it's gonna be too late. Fucking send it. That doesn't look terrible.
Enemy heavily damaged.
But see, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm very torn on, like, I think I will say this. Tier for tier, it is definitely not as good as Ledge Columbo. Tier for tier, it's definitely not as good. Can I get lock on from this guy if I... But then it's not going to let me aim at this guy, is it?
Dead ahead.
Ah, he went to the left.
Torpedoes, direct front.
I'm trying to cheese the lock on from Azuma, but he dodged anyway. Wouldn't have mattered. Would not have mattered. Yeah, Vermont stealth is it's really funny. Really, really funny, isn't it? Like, that alone, like, if you see that interaction and think ledge mod on Vermont is the play, I don't know what to say to you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna turn back this way because his guns are that way. We can confidently aim to the left. Although I don't think I let him quite... Hard to say. Yeah, not enough lead. Like, the difference between running concealment versus ledge mod is he is guaranteed dead, or he lives to farm another 50k. Right? And because he takes concealment, he lives to farm another 50k. Like, it's really just that simple. I'm gonna start to turn. How did he loot? He didn't gain enough speed.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Alright, bro. Alright, bro. Sure, buddy. Sure, whatever you say, Wargaming. No notes. Whatever you fucking say, Wargaming. Alright, bro. Alright. I'd buy that for $1.
Problem solved, sir.
That is crazy. That is crazy, man. Can't even... My shells won't even land in time. He gets to live. You gotta be shitting me, dog. You gotta be shitting me. But see, the thing with Affondatore to keep in mind is, like, people don't... Remember, guys. I'm dragging a Yamagiri player and a Hanover player into the lobby. This is why, if you're a decent player, you'll always perform better in a super ship. It's not just that this is better than Columbo. It's that you force a super ship lobby to occur. Like, there are two kinds of super ship players. And 90% of them are the kind that are so bad, they have to play a super ship. Right? Like, it's just a cheat code. Alright, so my guns are worse against all the DDs, worse against Zhao, worse against Jayville, worse. Better if these two guys go flat. If Maine, Columbo, and Ponto go flat, we would rather have these guns for the better AP.
Action stations.
Have a station picky to farm? Yeah, exactly, bro. What I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But I mean, I'm sure you guys have noticed this. The average super ship player is worse than the average tier 10 player. Because most good players don't enjoy super ships. Like, I don't enjoy them. You know? The only one I ever play, I mean, I don't even play it, but, like, Condi is, you know, twice as good as Henri, so I guess you would play Condi. And then, like, Yamagiri is twice as good as Shima, so I guess you would play that over Shima, but I still don't enjoy playing them.
Teammate.
We got a clanless AFK player. We got a clanless player, right? Like, it's not looking great.
Thank you.
I like this guy's name, though. Ship Happens, bruh. It's a good one. Yeah, it's just immeasurably easier to win in a super ship lobby because the enemy super ship is almost for sure going to be trash. They typically only appeal to bad players.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Yeah. Yeah. And see, like, even Kunming, like, I hate Kunming. What are we radaring? Sorry, I doubted you, Petro. Still a complete wait. Alright, we're gonna load the sap, because maybe the Jaeger runs into someone. Still a terrible use of radar, though. Like, he just had to wait for the guy to step on the cap, and he, like, guarantees... He's already slowing down. That's a complete miss. Yeah, fuck me. Oh, it's this griefer. That guy's a like, deliberate griefer. Okay. I'm gonna kind of just leave C. Actually, I might just leave C cap and help the guy's middle. I recognize this name. This guy goes intentionally AFK. Like, every game he plays in this ship. He sells every game I've ever seen him play in it. This is very awkward. The Sherman being there is really bad, though. Just slow down to stop behind the rock, right? Yeah, okay. Just gonna keep on going. I'm gonna actually take a smoke. Take a smoke. Pick one of those. What do we think? Does he come out far enough? No, he does not. He's not retarded.
Get back.
It's not retarded.
Problem solved, sir.
Right, guys? Not retarded, right, guys? Literally no improved dispersion. Literally. I mean, it's as clear as can be. It's about as clear as mud that there's no improved dispersion on this guy. If this guy doesn't just walk out and kill him, I won't even know what to say, boys. Loading AP. He's going to turn in and show me the belly. I have so much faith in this.
Enemy submarine spotted.
Gonna have to mini-map him. I can't wait. I can't wait to see him. I gotta mini-map him before he gets all the way in. Oh, is my mini-map aim good? I underlet him a little bit. Fuck. I think I also just got I kind of just got trolled, too, though. Yeah, slightly bad aim, though, as well. I mean, if we're gonna sit this flat, though, I mean, what are we doing? Turning in. I probably should have just gone back on the SAP ammo, but fuck it. Yeah, we should have gone back to SAP. Sear, literally 0 damage, yeah. SAP is SAP, you know? What can you even say about it? This guy is angle-brained.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
This is not Jacksonville HE from, like, 20. Right, guys? Fucking... Oh my god.
Teammate, I need your support. Teammate, I need your support.
Why are they both AFK? Oh, wait. In case the Zhao has issues with object permanence. Never know, guys. Sometimes they have issues with object permanence, you know? These things can happen.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Let's go. AP loaded, because we don't pen his upper belt with SAP. Let's get the hit on the sub. Rear turrets look pretty good. Not a bad shot. Not bad. I probably should have been waiting for this to happen, though, huh?
Waiting instructions.
What about the Nueva? That's right. That's not like one of the most broken ships in the game, too. I forgot. If he gets away with it again, I might scream, boys. If he doesn't take one, I'm going to scream. I'm gonna turn the volume down now. I honestly, getting only one is like insane.
Ship is on fire.
Also, Montana players will look you dead in your fucking eyeballs and tell you that it blows up when flat. Like, Montana players will look you in the face and tell you when you go flat in Monty, you take giant damage. Chip gets away with bullshit on the daily. think he should still be flat enough for AP. Yeah, he's still flat enough. Okay. Bad.
Requesting assistance.
Love to assist you, sir. Love to assist you. I don't really know if I can, though. I kind of want to beach here. Not gonna lie. Because they think I'm going around the corner. You know what I mean? They think I'm going around the corner. It's possible this Nueva won't realize I'm doing this. Turn out now? It's possible. We're spotted by him.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Oh, it's the Sherman spotting me. Interesting. I'm gonna slow down, but not super rapid, so we can aim a little under.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Turn this way.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Guess for a blind, boys.
Torpedoes,
Where do we
dead
guess?
ahead.
Gonna turn back the other way to dodge the airstrikes. We're gonna shoot a little bit over here, maybe. Right there. Come on, baby. Come on, subby wubby. Oh, subby wubby. Oh, yeah, daddy.
Torpedoes,
Oh, daddy. Oh, yeah, daddy.
torpedoes to starboard.
Oh, yeah.
Torpedoes to
Oh, it
starboard.
does feel good. It does feel good. Dog shit sub clown. Doesn't have the discipline to just not kill himself. Always a classic, boys. Always a classic. I love this. Shoot sap at this guy, I guess. I don't fucking know. I feel like he was slowing down, but now I'm second guessing that guess. Well, I think we got our first loss, fellas. I don't think we can come back from this one.
That's how it's
Yeah,
done.
I mean, this was one of the few games where just every DD was so bad that there was just no saving it. When all the DDs are this bad, not much you can do. A whole lot we can do there. Dark? Interesting.
Smoke generator started.
We'll rip the smoke before we get bloomlit. Okay, he turned way back in. That's fair. That's fair. Didn't predict correctly. What do we think this guy's up to, buddy? What do we think, boys? Oh my fucking god. That was firing my smoke. Really? Only one, huh? Alright. May get some. Totally fine.
Smoke screen set.
This fucking freak, bro. What are you doing, Zhao? Alright, is this your average main player right here, boys? No, he's not gonna give it to me, is he? Well,
Ship is on
giving
fire.
it to me. Hell, fuck. I mean, I don't really want to shoot the Zhao, but, like, I guess I will. Guess I will.
Torpedoes,
Giving me no
direct front.
choice. Simply giving me no alternative. Where the fuck did those shells even go? Fuck are these?
Torpedoes to starboard.
Actually confused. I don't even know whose torps those were. Three torps? What were those? God, bro, can you imagine playing like this Zao when the game is over? Even fucking imagine. Gonna turn in and slow down. Yep. Exactly what we aimed for. Oh, now that's a little bit interesting. Sit here. We'll give the Colombo some damage. I feel like... Oh! There it is. There it is. Well, that might be it, boys. The jig might be well and truly up here. They, like, you definitely have a Citadel. Like, he had to get Citadels to kill me there. You do have... You can be Citadel... It's weird. I will say that it's weird because, like... If you look at the armor, it seems like you shouldn't really take Citadels, but you do very consistently take one. Or am I... Or did... They didn't change it, did they? So, like, here's the question. How does main Citadel me when I'm not turning in? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, though, Bob. Is like, it doesn't make sense when you get Citadeled in this ship. I don't know if there's some weird, like, internal bounce angles that happen, maybe. Now, there is one thing to consider, okay? Which is that this is 27. So I think this is what's happening, okay? I do think there's, like, an in-game explanation for this. Well, no, that wouldn't know, because first you'd know, because that's still the roof of the Citadel, right? Yeah. So no, there is no in-game X. Yeah, I don't really know. But I've been Citadel in this ship quite a few times, not turning in. If you're turning in and rolling everything up out of the water, I would understand. He's hitting the water first, so the shells slow down enough. Yeah, I might be having a stroke. He's hitting the water first, so the shells slow down enough. You know what? I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna move on from that. But I've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I played 3 games yesterday. So I've played 13 games in this ship, and I've probably been Citadeled like 4 or 5 times. Like, it happens, but I don't know how it happens. Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. Because, like, the one theory that I would say is, like, let's pretend this armor was up higher, okay? So, like, if this slope that's 27, if this slope that was 27 was a little higher, what could happen is if a shell overmatched that, it would normalize and angle down a bit, but, I mean, even the turtleback is, like, way under the water. And the weirdest one, I took a Citadel here yesterday. I don't have it recorded because I wasn't streaming. But I was angled like this. I couldn't shoot my rear turret at all. Okay? And I wasn't moving. I was in reverse, bow in, not turning. And I took a shell here and got Citadeled. I literally took a shell right here. Like high up, way out of the water. From, I don't even remember what it was. It was like a Montana or something, maybe? But I took a shell, like, up here, and I got Citadeled by it. And that had my jaw almost on the floor. So what I wonder is if this has, like, a Montana situation where there's, like, Citadel that's totally exposed, but you can't see it. That's what I'm wondering. Because, like, on Montana... on Montana, there's like a citadel here. There's like a few pixels where you can randomly be Citadel Bowen and Monty. Because it's like they didn't, when they overlapped the armor plates, what happens, I believe the explanation is that this isn't seamless transition. There's like a tiny pixel gap here, and a shell can like just randomly fit between the gap and roof Citadel you. But it can also happen with like Kitakaze HE. So it literally like slips through a gap in the armor, I think is the official explanation. And they just have never like figured out how to patch it out of the game, I guess. So I'm wondering if that's happening on Affondatore.